Okay, so the question that you can see on your screen is about is a transportation problem, but it is a different it is having a different objective. Okay, here the objective is to maximize the profit. So until now we have um, wait, just a minute. Huh? We have been solving problems on minimizing the cost, right? The costs were given. C, we mentioned the numbers in the table given as C, and those were the costs in transportation costs for traveling, for bringing the product or whatever is the material from the source to the destination. Taking the products from the source to the destination, the different costs were given. Okay, but here also the costs are given. Yeah, costs are given, and then certain data regarding the returns, those are given. And here the objective is to find out the optimum solution to maximize the total returns. Okay, you should read the question properly whenever it comes in your examination, whether it is a minimization of cost problem or it is a maximization of profit or returns problem. So here you can see it is clearly written. If you see the last line, it is written that determine the optimum solution to maximize the total return. So at that point you have to understand that here something has to be done, some things has to be converted, and then only we can carry on with the general process. Okay, so that we will discuss today. Let us read the question first. The question says that there are three factories A, B, and C which supply goods to four dealers D1, D2, D3, and D4. So clearly the sources are three A, B, C, and the destinations are D1, D2, D3, and D4. Four destinations. Now it says the production capacities of these factories are 1700 and 900 units. That means here at the right hand side, when you make a column, then there you will put these values 1700 and 900 units per month. In this problem, the ready-made things are not given. Okay? You have to formulate and then proceed. So, so you see, then the requirements from the dealers are 900, 800, 500, and 400 units per month respectively. So you will have to make a last row, and in that row you have to fill up with these numbers, that is 900, 800, 500, and 400 units. Those are the requirements from the dealers. That means they are the demand, and on the right hand side when you make a column, those are the supply. Okay, then the per unit return excluding transportation costs are rupees 8, rupees 7, and rupees 9 at the three factories. So here you can see the returns are given. That means these are returns excluding the transportation cost. That means what? Sales return minus cost. This is the profit or not? This is the profit. Okay, so this is given that the per unit return, or when you are excluding the transportation cost, that is the profit. They are rupees 8, rupees 7, and rupees 9. So at the point A, B, and C, the profits are standing at rupees 8, rupees 7, and rupees 9. The following table gives the unit transportation costs from the factories to the dealers. And then the general costs that you have seen in the previous sums also, the general costs are given. Thus, you need to determine the optimum solution to maximize the total return. So, how will you proceed with this? How will you do it? See, first we will have to transform. Okay, first we will have to transform the sum from the cost given to the profit. We will transform the costs that are given to the profit. All right, so actually this should have been including, because, yeah, because you see in the problem they have written in bracket, no? Can you see the bracket term excluding transportation cost? So that means they are the profit. Okay, they are the profit at the three factories. All right. Okay, overall profit. That means. Okay. So total that total returns are given. Total profits are given as an overall number for the three sources, right? Now what we will do is we will find out the individual profit for each of the traveling from sources to the destinations. So what we will do, we will the for the first source the return was rupees 8 overall return, and the individual transportation costs were given in the question. So you will have to just go on deducting the individual costs from the overall return that was given in your question. Okay. So what will you do? You will do 8 minus 2, 8 minus 2, 8 minus 2, 8 minus 4. This 2, 2, 2 and 4 are the costs given for the individual traveling, right? From A to D1, A to D2, A to D3, A to D4. So now you will have to find out the individual profit for each of the travels. Okay. So, is it clear to you all? And then for the second source, the overall return was given at rupees 7. Then individually you will find out how. You will just go on deducting the individual costs in each of the travels from the overall return, that is 7. So from 7 you will go on deducting the individual travels costs. And finally, for the source C also, you will do the same thing. It is 9 given at the question. So, and the costs are 4, 3, 2, and 1. So, you will go on deducting the 4, 3, 2, and 1s from the 9. And then you will get the profit matrix. You do this step. Okay, do this step. If any doubt, you can please unmute and ask. You finish this step. Okay, I'm giving you 3 minutes time till 7:25. You do it. Okay. Yes, so could you do, please tell me if it is clear.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So what you're supposed to do, the overall return for each of the sources will be given in the question, and then you will just have to deduct the cost, that are individual cost for traveling from that source to the individual destinations. Those will be given in the question, and then you have to deduct those costs from the overall return from in that particular source. Thus you will get the profit matrix. So what we are doing, we are just transforming the cost matrix into profit matrix. Okay, so and then the capacities and requirements were also given in the question. Let us tally once. The capacities are 1000, 700 and 900. Let us see. 1700 and 900, yeah, and the requirements are 900, 800, 500, 400, 9854, yeah. So 900, 800, 500, 400, yeah. So that's how you will formulate the last column and the last row, and then you will have to also see, don't forget that the first step in transportation problem to it will should be to check whether the last rows total and the last columns total are matching or not. So what you will see in the last rows total, it is 1700, 2200, 2600, and in the last column, that is capacity sites, total is 1600 plus 1000, that is 2600. Yes. So what now, next what will we do? Now the above is becoming a profit matrix, right? The above is becoming a profit matrix. That, and now we will again convert it into its equivalent loss matrix. Okay, we will now convert it into equivalent loss matrix by how? By subtracting all the elements from the highest element. Okay, now what the rule is, once you get a profit matrix, now you will have to find out an equivalent loss matrix also. Otherwise, you won't be able to apply the rules. Okay, least cost, northwest corner, then RAM, because those all deal with expenses. Those all deal with costs. So once you find out the profit matrix, then you will also have to convert that profit matrix into its equivalent loss matrix. How will we do that? We will do that by subtracting all the elements from the highest element, that is 8. In the profit matrix, you will have to identify the highest element, which we can clearly see it is 8. It is in the cell C D4. Row C and column is D4. Can you see? That is the highest element. Thus, we will deduct all the numbers in the profit matrix from that highest element, that is 8. And then we can find out the equivalent loss matrix. Okay. So, do this step again. Do this step. You will have to deduct all the numbers from the highest element, that is 8. So just do this step again. You will have to write the line also. Okay, after writing the profit matrix, finishing it off, then you will have to write these 2 lines also. That is, the above profit matrix is converted into its equivalent loss matrix by subtracting all the elements from the highest element, that is 8. Yes, so have you finished preparing the equivalent loss matrix? Tell me if you are finished, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So once you get this equivalent loss matrix, then you can proceed as usual. Okay, as usual, we have done VAM, we have done Northwest least cost. See, if no method is mentioned, no, in the problem, that it is, if it is only mentioned that solve this problem, solve this transportation problem, then you should apply VAM. Okay, because VAM is the mostly accepted, it is the most popular method. So you should apply VAM. Okay, if no method is mentioned. So what would be your next step? You will solve this problem with the help of VAM. Okay, and tomorrow you will tell me whether you are getting a non-degenerate or degenerate problem. Okay, if the you will find out the number of allocations and all that, and you will tell me tomorrow whether this is a problem of degeneracy or non-degeneracy. Okay, and after that we will move ahead again. Hmm? Okay, so your homework is to solve this problem. You will now solve this final table. Okay, remember now this new this previous table does not exist now. Okay, you will have to solve with this final table. Okay, so taking this as the final table, you solve this transportation problem with the help of VAM. And tomorrow we will discuss this problem further. Is that clear to all of you? Okay. Acha, I will not take the 9:20 wala class, okay? Because I have some problem at home. Um, few people are sick, including me. So I won't be able to take the 9:20 class. What you do is you take a task. The task is, yesterday we had discussed capital structure, no? You prepare a note on that. Is that okay? You prepare a note on that, on capital structure, and from tomorrow we will start the theories of the capital structure. Is that okay? Tell me.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood now, all of you? All of you should understand. I'll take that live attendance now. All of you wake up. Those who are sleeping, please wake up. I will take the live attendance now. So your what I said, there was an announcement. The announcement is I'll not take the 9:20 class. In that class, you will prepare a note on capital structure. Okay. So please respond now. Abhijit, Abhijit, Anurag, sorry, Abhishna, Anurag, Aryan,
Yes, ma'am.
Ashish,
Yes, ma'am.
Ashmita,
Yes, ma'am.
Vibechna,
Present, ma'am.
Devipa, Harshita, Ishika Chaudhary,
Present, ma'am.
Agarwal, Kajal,
Present, ma'am.
Tak,
Present,
Kushi,
ma'am.
Prijan, Mahima, Mamta,
Yes, ma'am.
Mohit, Muskan Prasad,
Yes, ma'am.
Muskan Gupta,
Yes, ma'am.
Namrata,
Yes, ma'am.
Nidhi,
Present, ma'am.
Ritesh, Parnadeep, Pawan, Rashil, Pratiksha Chetri, Pratiksha Giri, Priyanka,
Present, ma'am.
Pooja, Rahul, Rajat, Ramkrishna, Rohit Bansal, Rohit Pandey, Sagar,
Present, ma'am.
Salina, Shalini,
Present, ma'am.
Shruti,
Yes, ma'am.
Siddhant, Saurav,
Present, ma'am.
Shobhit, Supriya, Suraj, Swayam, Tanya, Vinit. Okay, so we will meet again tomorrow morning. So at 9:20, I will not take the class. Your task is to prepare a note on capital structure in your copy. In the copy which you follow for financial management, you should prepare that. In this topic, no, under capital structure, we will have to write a bit of theory also, because theory also comes from this part. When we will do the theories, we will have to write their assumptions, their formula, all those things we will have to write. So please prepare that. That is your task. Okay, Harshita.
Ma'am, I'm present.
Yeah,
I'm present.
Pratik Khetri. Okay. All right. I've submitted actually. Anyways, no problem. Tomorrow I'll give you 2 attendances. Okay, bye bye then.